Let us start with the chapter 1 problem set question number 7. We'll solve the following word problems. This is the first question given here. See, understand the question. A two-digit number. What is called two-digit number? Suppose a two-digit number starts from 10, 11, 12. You know this all. So these are called as two-digit number. You have the smallest two-digit number is 10. Then up to two-digit number is last. The greatest one is 99. So these are two-digit numbers. So a two-digit number and the number with the digits interchanged. Suppose if I take two-digit number as 25. If I interchange, this is in the tens place and this is in the units place. So if I interchange the digit, then it will be 52. This is in the 5 is in the tens place and 2 is in the units place. So when 25 is it's the number, the digits are interchanged, then it is 52. So in the same manner, a two-digit number and the number with the digit interchanged add up to 143. So it is given that a two-digit number and the number after interchanging the digits, both the two digits numbers, when it is added, it is to 143 total. This is the first condition. Now, go to the second one. In the given number, the digit in the units place, it is the condition, second condition is given that the two-digit number in the tens place and the units place, whatever it is, in the given number, the digit in units place, the digit in units place is 3 more. Means this number is 3 more than the digit in the tens place. Whatever digit is there in the tens place plus 3 is equal to the units place digit. So this is the second condition. Find the original number. So when we talk about a two-digit number, then in algebra we have to take it like this way. Let the digit in the tens place be let the digit in the tens place be x, and let the digit in the units place be y. Now I just cannot write x and y. This is tens place digit. Yes, tens place, and this is units place. I cannot write it as xy. But if I write it in numerical way, suppose I take 25. This I can write it directly. But here, if I write x and y, it is indicating x into y. So I cannot write in this way. It is the wrong way of writing in algebra. So therefore, if you have the expanded form of this number, suppose 25 is what it is in tens place. So 10 into 2 plus units place 1 into 5, that is, we'll write 5. So 10 to the it is 20. 20 plus 5 will give you as 25. In the same manner, now I have taken tens place digit as x. So in place of 2 tens place digit, it is x, and units place digit is y. So we have to write it in this way, 10x plus y. This is the original number. Now if the digits are interchanged, then it will be 10y plus x in this form after interchange. So therefore here the number, therefore I have taken now tens place digit as x and units place digit as y. Therefore the original number Original number is 10x plus y. This is the original number. If digits are interchanged, then the number will be 10y plus x, is this way. Now, we'll go with the first condition. Therefore, by first condition, what is given? A 2-digit number. This is the 2-digit number with the digit interchange. This is the with the digits interchange number. Add up to. So this number and this number, if we add up, it is 143. That is the first condition. So 10x plus y plus 10y plus x, both together it is equal to as 143. Now 10x plus 1x will give you as 11x plus 10y plus y is equal to 11y is equal to 143. Now we can take out 11 as common here. So 11, if I take out common, x plus y is equal to 143, or x plus y is equal to as 143 by 11. So x plus y is equal to 30. This is equation 1. Let us take this as equation 1. Now, go with the second condition. In the given number, the digit in the unit place, what is the digit in the unit place? Y is 3 more. That means y is equal to 3 more is means equal to 3 more than the digit in the tens place. The digit in the tens place is x. That means y is equal to x plus 3. So by second condition it is given that the digit in the units place, that is y, is equal to 3 more than the digit in the tens place. Digit in the tens place is x plus 3. So bring it in the linear form. I'll bring x this side. So it is minus x plus y is equal to 3. This is equation 2. Now, look at equation 1 and 2. They are very simple linear equations. Plus x minus x. So directly we can add equation 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and 2. So when we add up, x plus y is equal to 13. This is equation 1. Then minus x plus y is equal to 3. This is equation 2. So when I add up, x gets cancelled, and so it is 2y is equal to as 16. So y is equal to as 16 by 2. Therefore y is equal to as 8. So we got the value of y. Substituting the value of y equal to 8 in equation 1, let us take. So equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 13. Equation 1. So we got y value is equal to 8. X plus 8 equal to 13. So x is equal to 13 minus 8. Therefore x value is equal to as x value is equal to as 13 minus 8. It is equal to as 5. We got x value equal to 5 and y value is equal to as 8. So the question is what? Find the original number. Therefore, the original number now. Let us find out. Here, the original number is 10x plus y. Therefore, the original number is equal to 10x plus y. Now, put the values of x and y and find out the original number. X is equal to as 5. So, 10 into 5 plus y equal to as 8. So, it is then 5 are 50 plus 8, that is equal to 58. This is the original number. So, in this way we got the 2-digit number. Now, let us go with the second question. The second question is given as Kantabai bought 1.5 kg tea and 5 kg sugar from a shop. She paid rupees 50 as return fare for rickshaw. Total expense was 700. Means total 1.5 kg tea, cost of 1.5 kg tea plus cost of 5 kg sugar plus the return rate, total together she has spent 700 rupees. This is condition 1. Now by second condition, then she realized that by ordering on online, the goods can be bought with free home delivery at the same price. So next month she placed the order on online for 2 kg tea and 7 kg sugar. She paid rupees 880 for this. Find the rate of sugar and tea per kg. So this is what we have to find out. Now let us start with the solution. So let the rate or cost also we can take. Let the rate of 1 kg tea be rupees X, and let the rate of 1 kg sugar be rupees Y. Therefore, by first condition, it is 1.5 kg tea. 1.5 we can write it as 1.5 kg. So 1.5 kg tea means 1.5 into X will give you the cost of 1.5 kg tea plus 5 kg sugar. So 5 into Y, 5Y is the rate of or cost of 5 kg sugar. Plus the returns rate is 50. This total expenditure is equal to 700. Now, we can take numerical value 50 to the other side. So, it is 1.5x plus 5y is equal to 700 minus 50. So, it is 1.5x plus 5y is equal to 650. So, this is equation 1. Now, let us go with the second equation, that is the tea and sugar bought by online at the same rate. So, X and Y will be the same rate, but tea, 2 kg tea and 7 kg sugar bought. So, therefore, by second condition, 2 kg tea, so 2x plus 7 kg sugar, 7y is equal to total paid is 880 rupees. This is equation 2. Now observe equation 1 and 2. This 1.5, a decimal number, will get rid of this. So if I multiply, neither the coefficient of x is the same and neither the coefficient of y is the same. So in this case, we have to multiply equation 1 also and equation 2 also. By with what number we can multiply so as to either coefficient of x may be equal or coefficient of y may be the same. So if 1.5 I multiply it by 4, I will get it as 15 4 as 60, but point comes here, so this is equal to 6. And 2, if I multiply by 3, it is equal to 6. So we get the same coefficient. So I will have to multiply equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3. So multiply equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3. So therefore, when I multiply equation 1 by 4, you have already seen this. So directly I will go with this. It is 6x plus 4 5 is 20y is equal to 650 into 4. 0, 4 5 are 20, carry 2, then 4 6 are 24, 26. Yes, now it is equation 3. Now, let us multiply equation 2 by 3. So, equation 2 by 3. So, it is equation 2. 2 by 3. 3 to the 6x I get. Plus 3 7s are 21y is equal to as 3 0s are 0, 3 8s are 24, carry 2, 3 8s are 24, 25, 26. I am getting this is equation 4. Now we have got the coefficient of x as the same, 6, 6. So let us, but they are both plus or positive. So therefore we will have to subtract the equation. So subtract equation 4 from 3. Subtract equation 4 from 3. So let us write the equation 6x plus 20y is equal to as 2600 equation 3. 6x plus 21y is equal to 2640. This is equation 4. As we have to subtract the equation, then we have to change the sign of the second equation. So this is plus here means it is minus. This is plus, it will change to minus. This is plus here, it will change to minus. So when we subtract, this is plus 6x minus 6x. This is cancelled. Now we'll go with the 20 minus 21, that means you get minus y is equal to x. This 2640 and this is plus 2600. This is positive, this is negative. So when we subtract, this is greater number. So subtract the numbers and put the sign of the greater number. So therefore we get minus 40. So both the side we have got minus minus, cancel it. Therefore y is equal to as 40 we got. What is y? Y is the cost of sugar, 1 kg sugar. So we got the value of y. Therefore substituting the value of y equal to 40 in equation, let us take it as equation, easiest equation let us take. So let us take it as equation 2, or we can take equation 3 also. Let us take equation 2. Equation 2. So it is 2x plus 7y is equal to 880. Now, y value is equal to as 40. 2x plus 7 into 40 is equal to 880. So, 2x plus 7 4s are 28 is equal to 880. 2x is equal to 880 minus 280. So 2x is equal to, if we subtract this, we'll get 600. Therefore, x is equal to as 600 divided by 2. Therefore, x value is equal to as, therefore, x is equal to as 300. Therefore, we got the cost of 1 kg tea is rupees 300 and cost of 1 kg sugar is 40 rupees. So, therefore, you can write the concluding answer. Therefore, the rate of the cost of 1 kg tea is rupees 300 and cost of 1 kg sugar is rupees 40. So this is the solution of this question. Now let us go with the third question. It is an activity question. Now see, it is given that to find the number of notes that Anushka had, complete the following notes. It is given here in the box. Suppose that Anushka had X notes of 100 rupees and Y notes of 50 rupees each. That means X notes, let us take, suppose that I have X value is equal to as 5. So 5 notes of 100 rupees. It is equal to 500 rupees. In that manner we have solved. So X notes of 100 rupees and Y notes of 50 rupees each, Anushka was given. Now, Anushka got totally how many notes of 100 rupees and how many notes of 50 rupees is given to her, we don't know. But Anushka got by condition 1. This in the first box it is equation 1, that is condition 1, and second box is condition 2. Anushka got 2500 from Anand as denominations mentioned above in here, that is X notes of 100 rupees and Y notes of 50 rupees. Together she has got from Anand 2500 rupees. So that means this becomes the equation 1. So by first condition it is already given, that is X notes of 100 rupees and Y notes of 50 rupees. So I won't write it. We'll go with the by first condition directly. So X notes of 100, that means 100X rupees plus 50Y is equal to total she has got 2500. Let us take this as equation 1. Now by second condition, see, if Anand would have given her the amount by interchanging the number of notes, that means here it will be 100Y plus 50X is equal to, by interchanging the number of notes, Anushka would have received 500 less than the previous amount. Previous amount she had got 2500. Now she in the second condition she is getting 500 less. That means 2500 minus 500 she is going to get only 2000 rupees. So by second condition it is now only the x and y place will interchange. So algebraically in alphabetical wise it will be x. So but coefficients we can change. So she is going to get 50x plus 100y is equal to total 2000 rupees she has got. Now see, look at this equation. Equation 1 and 2. It is 100x, 100y. It is 50x, 50y. It is a particular type of simultaneous equations. In the beginning, I had taught you particular type of simultaneous equation. We can solve it by that method. So for this, we have to add equation 1 and 2. Add equation 1 and 2. So we get 100x plus 50y is equal to 2500. Equation 1. Now equation 2 is 50x plus 100y is equal to as 2000. This is equation 2. So we are adding the equations. Therefore we will get this is 150x plus 150y is equal to this is 4500. 150 is common here. So take out common 150x, so it will be x plus y is equal to as 4500. So x plus y is equal to 4500 divided by this 150. 0, 0 cancels. 15 ones are 15 threes are. X plus y is equal to as 30. So therefore x plus y is equal to as 30. Let us take this simple linear equation as equation 3. Now in the same manner as we have added equation 1 and 2, now we have to subtract equation 2 from 1. So subtract equation 2 from 1. But we have to write in the same manner. 100x plus 50y is equal to as 2500, equation 1. Now 50x plus 100y is equal to as 2000, equation 2. So we are subtracting, so change the sign of the second equation. This is minus, here also it's minus, here also it gets changed to minus. So now this is equal to as, if we subtract 2500 minus 2000, sign of the great number, it is equal to 500 here. Now here if we subtract it, 50 minus 100 will get minus 50y. This is 100 minus 50 will get 50x. So again here we have got 50 as common. So take out 50 common, x minus y is equal to as 500. So x minus y is equal to 500 by 50. So x minus y is equal to as 10. We got another simple linear equation. Take it as equation 4. Now observe equation 3 and 4. Equation 3, x plus y equal to 30. Equation 4 is x minus y equal to 10. So now here see plus y minus y. So we can add equation 3 and 4. Add equation 3 and 4 directly. So we write the equation x plus y is equal to as 30. Equation 3, x minus y equal to 10. Equation 4. So when we add it, y gets cancelled. 2x is equal to as 40. So y value is equal to as, x, therefore x is equal to as 40 by 2. So therefore x is equal to as 20. We got x value as equal to as 20. Now let us substitute it and find the value of y. Substituting the value of value of x equal to 20 in equation, let us take 3, the very simplest equation, x plus y equal to 30, equation 3. So x value is 20. 20 plus y equal to 30. So y is equal to 30 minus 20. Y is equal to 10. What is x and y? That means x notes of 100 rupees. So 20 notes of 100 rupees and 10 notes of 50 rupees. So Anushka, what is given? The concluding answer. Now we have to find out the number of notes of 100 rupees and number of notes of 50 rupees. Therefore Anushka got 20 notes of rupees 100 and 50, sorry, and 10 notes of rupees 50 each. This is the concluding answer.